Hi, welcome to Tuesday's Tips. My name is Bridget and I'm the owner of Building Bridges LLC. My goal is to focus on teaching people simple, effective conflict resolution skills. This week, I want to focus on listening skills, and I have three really quick tips that you can implement right away to be a better listener. The first one is eliminate as many distractions as possible. I kind of feel like this is a no-brainer and yet I feel like people don't do it often enough when it comes to listening. So silence your cell phones, turn off your computer, whatever it is that is going to keep you from listening to somebody, and give somebody your undivided attention. This shows people that they're really important and more important than your emails and your text messages. The second thing that I recommend is kind of along the same lines, and this is to find a quiet place to have important conversations. So for example, a lot of times people meet together and try to have an important conversation at a crowded restaurant where there's a lot of background noise going on, and this is just not as effective. So if you can find a place that is quieter, that has less distractions, then the better off you'll be. And the last tip that I have for you is to make sure that it's a good time to have an important conversation. Don't force a conversation, especially if it's a really important conversation. So for example, if you're a manager and you have to run off to a meeting and one of your employees approaches you and says, can we talk about some things? And rather than saying yeah and listening for a couple minutes and being rushed or distracted by what you have to be doing next, schedule a time to have that conversation. So you can say something like, hey, listen, what you have to say is really important to me. So unfortunately, I have a meeting I have to run off to. And then here's the caveat is schedule it right then. Don't force conversations. Sometimes they're better than other. If you're trying to have a conversation with somebody and you see that they have other things on their mind or they're distracted, maybe try to find another time. So these are just really quick tips that you can implement right away to be a better listener.